Hey everybody, we're at Brocato's today, and this is Realtors Gotta Eat. Hey everybody, this is Dave Capote, my brother George, and we are back at it. Realtors Gotta Eat. Today we went to Brocato's, the famous Brocato's. A lot of people have been chiming in saying, hey, you gotta go to Brocato's, you gotta go to Brocato's. Obviously, I've been there before. I've never gotten the Cuban. I usually get a big stuffed potatoes. Their stuffed potatoes are like bocce balls, so it's a meal in itself. But we went today to check out their Cuban. And let me tell you, they're famous for making everything big.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this thing looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger's forearm. That's how big and bulky this sandwich is.
Well, let's see. Where's that profile?
Yeah.
Look at the size of this thing.
And that's half.
And
This is the other half. But as you can see the layers. You can see all the goodness in there.
Hey, one of the things that I'm noticing, Brocato has been around since I think it's 48. I think,
Yeah,
when they bought that property, and they still own it down here on the east side of the city. And I would imagine that in 1948, they had their grandmother making sandwiches in the back there for the truckers that drove by.
Yeah,
so it's a little different than it is today, or the way the Cuban sandwich has developed into an international tradition. And of course, that all happened after the Cuban press of the Cuban sandwich was developed, I guess, in the 60s.
I think the press came out maybe in the 70s.
70s?
The commercial press.
We were getting cold sandwiches in the 60s, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I think if you put 100 people in a room and you ask them what constitutes a Cuban sandwich, they're going to tell you it's Cuban bread, pork and ham and pickles. Some may not say salami unless they know the Tampa Cuban, and mustard, and pressed to like a 1.5 inch, profile, from that size to that size. The pressing is what actually made the Cuban sandwich the unique sandwich that it is, because anything else is just a deli sandwich. It's an Italian sub. Whatever you put in it, that's where that came from, the deli sandwich. So the Cuban has to be pressed, so you have a deli, and that becomes argumentative. I don't know if you're talking to people that are trying to take the uniqueness of the sandwich from a perspective of the pressing of the bread, or just the ingredient list and the taste profile. But anyway, having said all that, I think that we have a press version of their Cuban here, and you've tasted it. What are you thinking?
I think it is absolutely delicious. The bread is crunchy. All the flavor is there. The pickles.
The pickle is correct.
I don't know if they make their own pickles, but they are huge. Nice big slice of pickle.
Well, not even that. The taste of that pickle is correct.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of sandwiches have the pickle in there, and that pickle taste is not what it needs to be. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I need to get the word for that. It's a particular tanginess that kind of complements the rest of that sandwich. But anyway,
this is a damn good sandwich.
Oh, it holds.
It's a little big. You can probably cut this into 3-4 pieces, and 4 people can eat off of one sandwich.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. I'm sure
but it's nice. It's got some heft. It's got all the layers. It's nice and crunchy. This is a fabulous sandwich. No doubt.
And the flavor is there.
Those people were right.
Mm-hmm. Hell of a sandwich.
They were absolutely right.
They have, I guess one of the things that makes these things different is the pork and the ham that's used. The salami it's going to be 99% similar in any
General
sandwich.
salami, yeah.
The ham could vary quite a bit, and so can the pork and the seasoning, obviously. So that's what separates it. And I think these guys have narrowed it down to the correct ham and pork. This is a great sandwich. What are you thinking?
Well,
This has got to be in the 8.5 range or above.
I'm thinking
one of our better sandwiches.
I'm thinking we're realtors got to eat because we're realtors here in the Tampa Bay area, and we're here
Guess what? We got to eat.
solely for you guys. We're here to help you guys. If you guys are interested, thinking about it, I know there's a lot of stuff going on. You might want some clarification. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help answer all your questions. So please, give us a call, drop us an email. We'll be more than happy to get in touch with you, and we can go over all your feelings and see if you're ready to buy, sell, whatever it is that you need.
Well, and the other thing that you guys got to remember is we've been around the area since 1990, so we've seen it come and go.
Yeah.
And we've seen the development. So there's a little bit of knowledge is power. So and I guess we have a little bit of that as far as the market goes. Anyway, having said all that,
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is an 8.5.
8.5, right? I think it's better than an 8.5.
What are you thinking? Well, I said it was starting point. Starting point. You're right. This is a great sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, because we've decided that, I think anywhere between 8 and 8.5 is something.
I'm liking it.
It's something to fill yourself up for lunch, and no big deal. Anything above 8.5, I think, is worth going and getting. Obviously, anything above 9 is phenomenal.
How much above the 8.5 line are you thinking?
I think this is a solid 8.9.
And you know what? As you say that, I agree, because
I've taken 4 or 5 bites. You've taken like 2.
yeah.
I'm telling you, it'll grow on you.
Oh no, I'm already there. It's absolutely fantastic. The bread. I wonder what bread this is. This is not La Segunda bread.
I'm not sure.
This is not
I'm
La
not sure what
Segunda.
bread they use.
This looks.
And something we've kind of glossed over here and we haven't really talked about is this pork. This pork looks pretty good.
It's almost like
it's the shredded pork. It's not the sliced pork.
Yeah. Look at the size of those pickles.
And what I like about the pork is
yeah.
it's got that pork flavor, but it's not overbearing.
True. Well, it's that combination of all of the above that gives you that uniqueness in the sandwich, and why we're thinking this is a high 8 as a result of that.
Because it's very traditional tasting.
Not to mention that if you talk to half the people in Tampa that have had it, they will agree that this is one of the better sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's why they come out here and wait in line for 10 minutes to get a sandwich at lunchtime.
Yeah, we got there early, so we got lucky. It was already starting to fill up.
Yep. Well, these people have a parking lot that accommodates, 100 cars. And that's for a reason. They're famous for that lunch rush that they get. And people are not coming here to get a sandwich because it's not a good sandwich. I can tell you that. So
there you have it. 8.9?
8.9 it is.
8.9.
Hey, the other thing I wanted to make sure is that you like and subscribe our channel so you can get over, all of our fun stuff every week as we put it out. Yeah, good deal.
All right. And as always, hasta la próxima.